Yeah.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive.
Rashawn Gary is back. I didn't even give me a prompt that he's back.
And you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Is he out for like how many weeks or something like that?
He was out for like 4 weeks.
Spot here on their opening drive.
They didn't even give me a prompt. I hope that didn't fuck up my depth chart.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Second and 14. They'll set up a throw. Another completion right back to Patterson. And they're going to get this up
he
to
do that
midfield.
early as shit.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I don't know what he thought was there.
And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, I'm not sure
building
what
for
he
them
saw
and an
there.
absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Only able to gain a
I
couple
did
there,
not
and
need
that
to
will bring
check
up
down
2nd
there.
down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance.
Holden.
They did what they needed to do to get
Let's
the
go
job
out
done
of
and get the
bounds.
win.
Don't even
But there
fucking
are
matter.
lapses that they're looking to correct.
Oh my goodness, dog.
Right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen
Hell, man.
and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And I have somebody wide open and I can't get it. That's totally my fault.
offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing.
He's got a man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long. Go get it, big man.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they get him down.
I could not get there.
Across the 40-yard line.
Oh.
Ritter on target to Pitts for a
That's
Falcon
tough.
first
I could
down.
not get through.
Here's a give up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Falcons at 4-5, a game under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
But it's certainly the point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A run there on first down and a pretty good 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Not good.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. A CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he
rolling to the left, and should have just let him let the dude
and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 7-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 54 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it's Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you're running twice.
Let's see what we got here.
2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown! 2 touchdown passes now here this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
What the hell?
Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Damn it, man.
Touchdown, Falcons. Cordell Patterson. His first touchdown. And the Falcons are back within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
He was throwing that the entire way. Already, I guess.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Rodgers now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Really? I shouldn't have bulleted it like that, I guess.
This was a 14-0 game not too long ago. That was looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things.
I got to learn how to throw that better.
As you noted, things change.
I got to learn how to throw that better because that's open.
This comeback.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That's
and he's going to take this ahead for right
open,
around
but
3 yards,
I gotta go to the lab and
Second
figure
down.
that out, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little
I
bit
just
of yardage,
hate when I
and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for them.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the inside.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran up into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
I've allowed this game to be too close.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Yeah.
And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise
That's
with
crazy.
that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
Just say it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Damn, man.
The completion there, and now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Bakhtiari.
They are in need of 6 yards
Bakhtiari
to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett.
He played man, and everybody was sold up.
That's a loss of 7.
Well, how about
crazy.
That? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
That'll be a 47-yard punt officially. And it will be Falcon football.
Making shit way more difficult than it needs to be.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson.
Come on, man.
First down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35.
He's got too much time.
20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you're blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. There's a quarterback sneak. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he didn't get there. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line. Man, let's play some fucking football, man. Shit. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Rodgers. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I thought it was Archie.
From the 39, Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Oh, okay.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the
under
ground.
pressure because he's wide open.
Thank you. Oh my God.
A momentary setback though for this passing game.
If you would have kicked that would have been heated.
Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Rodgers to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Grady Jarrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers under pressure. They got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. To a 3rd and long. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Okay, that's crazy.
What? I thought he was going to keep running. Ah, that's me.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's good.
Yo, what is going on? This is like the 3rd kickoff miss this year. That's unacceptable.
So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
And of
Coach,
course, I accidentally pressed X one too many times.
Ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Trying to make a play, and that was stupid. But all right, I got
a offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was
oh my God, man! How?
Change things too much.
How?
I think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out.
How?
Keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10.
Thank you. Let's fucking go, man.
Touchdown,
I think this man ran commit.
Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gano for the extra point.
Man, I'm overcorrecting on these kicks.
21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come
oh, my flow that bitch over there. Oh, my God. That terrible start. Good play.
I know it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
My dudes hit each other, man.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Wow.
You got to give it up.
73 yards.
Jesus. All our dudes ran into each other on defense.
Extra point by Koo.
They took each other out the fucking play. That's crazy. Why are we making this more difficult than it needs to be?
Kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
We are making this way more difficult than
ready
it
to get
needs
their
to
next
be.
drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Yep.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time.
He's trying to come right up the middle with Grady Jarrett.
Extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
I need to score.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, what is Aaron Jones doing?
Let's get the sack, down he goes.
I kept him in, and he watched it. He
gets home for a loss of 6.
This is a little hard for me to compute because
that is crazy. I kept him in, and he does that.
I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but
play.
they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
What? Why did he overthrow that?
The Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind
I'm
the
just
line.
disgusted that he overthrew that.
You gotta imagine he's thinking, guys, you gotta help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
I had no business throwing the fucking pick there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I just forced it. I just forced it.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
What the hell?
Intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time.
I don't know what he was looking at there.
The Packers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like
I don't know what he was trying to do there. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing.
Progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to a back.
114 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Appreciate you.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think...
And he can't get rid of it.
And that's my fault.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sand.
That's my fault. I had people open in the middle, and I panicked.
Again, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering. Because
Wow.
there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure.
Oh, my God.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now we get perfect accuracy on that kick.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So 3 points, response there to that big touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important three, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, that's what happened.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
He runs a screen, and I'll have hard flats, but he breaks the first tackle, and ain't nobody else around.
But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still
That
with it,
is
and how you continue to
pitiful.
lead.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And I think that one might have been intercepted.
He pushed me out of bounds.
So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw on
what the hell was that?
Complete as well.
Now, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Are you kidding me?
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devondre Campbell.
I don't know why he still tried to throw that.
Get this back to their own 34-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions.
I don't know why he still tried to throw that, but
whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of
that was a little bit better.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
The quarter ended.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, shit, man. I made this way more difficult than it needs to be. And that's crazy. I have the momentum of better blocking, and I'm getting sacked.
Rodgers now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Ron Thornhill.
Yo, how did he walk to that?
Right back in this football game. Two-score game here.
I don't like this game. Like that I didn't agree with that, man.
I wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock.
I don't like that one.
We've got a good cushion. We can keep
I don't like that one.
Wait a minute, why are you trying to hurt my boys? The animosity. I thought we were friends. I thought the Cowboys
I don't like that shit, man.
They are struggling to throw the football.
Maybe I should have just threw it earlier.
It just doesn't look like
but I don't like that shit at all.
It's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the
I don't like that shit, man.
But they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Goodness, another interception.
Under pressure.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Fucking ridiculous, man. We've done pissed away so many opportunities.
He's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
And like that, I lost fucking X Factor.
If he keeps throwing interceptions.
One carry, I lost fucking X
Nothing on
Factor.
that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And
yo, come on!
They need. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
How does he not get in front of him there?
It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last
week
and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
Oh, my God, man.
On the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the
Oh,
coach, maybe the
that's grounded.
That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
The 2 Thornhill picks were garbage,
box, right?
man.
Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing here to start the drive as
the fact that he delivered a strike there under pressure is crazy.
play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And you bat it down when there's nobody around you. That should have been number 6.
Like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Thank you, man.
Pressure, and down he goes.
These INTs have been ridiculous, man.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's
another
interception.
That's awful.
Douglas picks it, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football. What a nightmarish game he's having.
I don't know what the fuck. How'd he jump up and pick that? I don't know. That's awful.
You give yourself up?
Well, no, because I freeform. I do about accident a lot, actually, because I freeform. The level
6 interceptions in a game. The likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Oh.
So it was going to be
a very nice pickup of 33 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Here's Rodgers.
Fast as hell. Oh, my God.
Ridiculous, man.
Touchdown passes now.
Fast as shit.
I gotta look him up to see if he's actually that fast.
No, he's that fast, Rex.
He is that fast?
He's a
The angle of the 17. Tough.
Gano now following the
Now,
touchdown.
here's the thing. I like a lot of times I be in practice. I don't feel like it, and then randomly.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive.
Yeah, we're going to have to make some adjustments.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish.
Are you serious?
My goodness, another interception.
Now, that one was stupid. Like, fam, I'm right there.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Now, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Rodgers going to throw.
My receiver.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The
My fucking receiver, man.
Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it,
grief,
have no
man.
choice
We
but to throw it
can't do
downfield.
shit.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers!
He cartilage tear.
His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, my kicks have been ass this game.
And the lead is now 24.
Knee cartilage there?
Yeah.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I think the injury, because everybody has that coach perk where it reduces the game injury or some shit. So I think it changed stuff a little bit.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's just going to run the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That was crazy.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Devondre Campbell got to have a scenario after this game. He got like 5 tackles,
Backfield, he'll get the carry.
3 picks,
Boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
You got your phone in, Mike.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team,
Campbell
they
better
really
have
put through the ringer in this one.
After this,
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Man open is Keelan Cole complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw again.
He held on to that. That's crazy.
This one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And he held on to that. Yo, what is with dudes eating hit sticks?
2-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably
Good
wish
grief.
they had more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pick on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution.
Oh, we kept B-John under control.
You want to find out who's going to
He only had 34 yards.
Who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And he scored there. Fuck!
And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on
Ritter
that
threw that?
Because so often during the game, our cameras find him looking down at
That's
the
crazy.
sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather
Oh,
that
boy.
one,
That game was way more difficult than it needed to be.
And none. And I do believe
these INTs are really crazy.
I think we're down to none. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
I know the kickoff.
As they'll stop it with just over
Well,
30
technically,
seconds
he's
to
down
go
by
in the game.
16. He can
This, in
still
all
call
probability,
time.
another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Dillon.
That's your fullback?
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 40-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. And that knee will do it.
Tried to kill me on the
losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Drop it difficult.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,